It's common for employers to ask, what was your last salary? And the only reason they do this is to get an understanding of whether this job might be a good fit for you or not. But what if you were underpaid in your last job? I mean, let's say you used to make 90K and then you were laid off and then you found a new job, but it only pays 65K. So you take it. I mean, you don't love it, but you take it. And then you start interviewing and looking for jobs again. And now what do you say when they ask, what was your last salary? Do you say 65K or do you say 90K? Now, I never suggest lying about salary in a job interview. Usually I suggest never lying in an interview at all, because what happens is it comes back to bite you. I mean, even if you're right, even if you're totally justified in saying that, you used to make more money, but in most cases, I mean, you could probably get away with padding your salary just a little bit. Most people do it, but as soon as you start to lie, your body language, your tonality, they're going to shift because you're being incongruent with who you are, and it's likely interviewers are going to sense that incongruity and that you're lying or something just isn't right. And they're going to feel that, something's wrong about this guy, and they're going to pass on you. But here's the thing. A good employer won't pay you less than you're worth. I mean, even if you were making 65 and you're interviewing for a job at 90K, because they know that if they pay you less than you're worth, you're just going to quit within a year, and they don't really want that. So the best thing to do is to tell them what you're making in your current job, and then tell them what you were making 2 jobs ago, and then tell them, you had to take a job with less pay because you just had no choice at the time. They will understand. It's so much better than lying. And additionally, it's illegal for them to ask about salary, but only in some states and some countries. But everybody else, they can do it. But they can ask you what you'd like to be making, which is a better question anyways. Now, if they ask about your past salary, just tell them, where you're at in your current job, and then, the job before that, and then share what salary range you'd like to be at. Just make sure that your desired salary is with line with market value for your profession. And you can use a tool like salary.com, and that'll give you a good idea of what, you're worth, or what the type of work that you do is worth in your specific geographic area. And make sure you factor that in, because some jobs in San Francisco are going to pay a lot more than the same job in Cleveland, Ohio. Big difference. But I would avoid using salary.com as a tool to show employers what you're worth to them, because, well, you're only worth what they are willing to pay you. And you can dangle that tool in their face all you want, but it doesn't mean they're going to pay you anymore. And besides, I mean, what do you really think they're going to say? Oh my gosh, Don, you were right. Salary.com shows your salary $50,000 higher than our range. We're just going to give that to you. Would that be okay? That's not going to happen, and you know it. So I hope this helps you to kind of get over this if it's a hurdle for you. And that, my friend, that's really all I have for you today. This is a short one. So if you ended up liking this video, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And please subscribe. It's free. You can always change your mind later. Good luck on your next interview, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.